Hello, American Latinos. Soy yo, Hugo el gringo. Aquí estoy otra vez. Here I am again making another video. Now, again, I repeat on most of my videos. I have been repeating myself on a few things, but the most important thing, the most important point of my videos is that I'm just trying to get the attention of the Latino community, and this is a must. As crazy as it may seem, or as crazy as I guess I look for a person to do this, risk a lot um, to do this from where I'm at. And the reason why it is really risky, well, it really is, only you can understand, or most of you, all of you should understand that having this kind of technology inside a prison will put you in trouble. But this is worth it. Vale toda la pena para ustedes, porque yo sé lo que estoy haciendo es correcto. I know what I'm doing correct is the correct thing. No, look, Latinoamericanos, hay una cosa, one thing that I want to tell you is that I have a plan, and it's a great plan. It's a really, really good plan that it's going to be a victory. Una victoria para los latinoamericanos, todo completo, complete, from America all the way to Mexico, through Central America, through South America, even the islands that are around the Americas. On this video, I want to tell you a little bit of my goal, on what my plan is. My plan is this. That I guess if you want to say the word recruit, but the proper term is that I guess the proper words that I must use, or that I should use, is that I would like you guys to actually, and when I mean you guys, I would like you American people, especially the Latino community, to get to know who I am, and perhaps give me the opportunity to prove my innocence on everything that I've been accused of. And number two, to show you Latinos that finally, for the longest time that we've been waiting for, there is somebody that wants to do something correctly. And la única manera que podemos hacer esto es si los unimos y los volteamos a una familia. And only you Latinos can understand what I am talking about, one family. Now, on this video, I told you that in the beginning I said that there's a goal. Now my goal is this. If you guys hear me, if you guys hearken to my voice and come to my aid and help me get out of here, and not only that, I am understand what I'm trying to do. And now listen, I know that this is crazy, and I know that sometimes I even think myself that I am crazy, but I do believe what happened to me in here and what I saw. Things, dream over dream, one dream after another dream after another dream, and it's basically the same dream. Us Latinos, we are believers in many things differently than los gringo blancos. And this is the whole point of all of what I'm doing, is to put a big dent in that racism, in that white government that United States is. One thing that I know, that I remember growing up and seeing a lot in the United States, is this. ¿Cuántos de ustedes han escuchado esto? Cuando dice un gringo blanco, le dice a un mexicano, a un latino, ¿verdad? A un latinoamericano le dice esto. They say this: speak English, you're in America. That is what we are going to change. America originally was ours. A big portion of America was Mexico. They had to buy it. White people had to buy Mexico. They had to buy the portion of what is America today. Es una cosa que nunca los enseñaron en las escuelas de los gringo blancos. I have never been taught that Mexico was bought from America. All I have been taught from these white people in school is the victories that the white people had. The Alamo, and and other victories, that how many lands that they established when the English came over. Pero nunca dijeron that they killed our cousins. Our cousins are the Native American. Native Americans, that if this when this video gets out, or when my voice gets out, and it will, I'm fighting this uphill battle, and I am not afraid to fight this uphill battle. It has to start somewhere. You have to start something somewhere, right? You have to start a battle. Basically, it has to be started somehow, one way or another. And I am using my voice. What those white people did to me, they caused me to come to this point. They attacked me. They ruined my life. They took away my home. They took away my life. Basically, they wanted to end my life, because that's how white people think. um, the first thing they think is how they can hurt someone to get even with someone, instead of just leaving them alone, which was my case. Should have just left me alone. One person decided to get even with me. No matter what I was doing, I didn't harm anyone. It could have just been said, hey, look, I want you out of my life, and don't you ever come around me anymore. But it didn't end up that way. The white person decided to take it upon themselves to get me in trouble. No matter what I was doing, they decided to hurt me. And they did. They hurt me a way that ninguna persona en el mundo debe de sufrir como yo sufrí. Y esos gringos blancos es lo que hicieron contra mí. And now I am here speaking. One of my plan is to make those people so mad. When they say, you're in America, speak English. Bueno, ese es donde vamos a voltear todo. Latinos, if you're understanding me, and if you back me up on all this, a lot of things that I'm going to say is going to be medio español y medio en inglés. I want those white people to get mad that when you guys listen to me, and you guys invite me, and you guys hear what I have to say, and hear my plan when I return back to America. And believe me, Latinos, I am going to return to America soon, with or without you. And I'm still going to keep on doing what I am doing now, which I know that I'm doing I know that I am doing something correct. And it is for the future of the Latino community. Este es por el futuro de ustedes. Siempre, ahorita mi corazón siempre va a estar por ustedes. It's always going to be for the Latino community. I want those people to get so mad when they hear a speech, because it will get to that point. I know what I saw in those dreams, and I know they will come to that point. I'm going to do everything that I can to get to that point where there is either a group of people, or perhaps a lot of Latinos. All of you Latinos, every single one of you, if we all form into one, I guarantee you, what you hear, what I have to say, you will agree with a lot of things. And one thing that in this video I want you to agree on is, how many times have you heard when a white man looks at you, looks at a Latino, and says, speak English, you're in America. And you see these old people, these old raggedy old white people that they talk like that to us. They talk like that to the Latinos, like they own that country. They came and they murdered our cousins, which was the Native Americans. I remember there's a thing that I know that I remember about Native Americans is this. Native Americans, from what I know, the little bit that I know about Native Americans, they cared about the motherland, the land. And they had their own rituals. The way how they do their things back in the day was they gave back to the earth. They're big believers in spiritual things, and they're also big believers in taking care of the earth. Even though they had their different ways, and at that time when the English came over here and tried to conquer, or they conquered the Americas. North America started off by North America. They saw this different thing. They saw the difference of these Indians. They thinking that they were possessed or whatever. Whatever happened, that we wanted the freedom of religion, the freedom of everything. I guess that didn't apply at that time. But to fast forward here in the 21st century, it's like the Native Americans, still these white people make fun of these Native Americans. They disrespect them, and they forget that it was their ancestors that almost annihilated every single Native American. And Latinos, those Native Americans, part of them were us, because Mexico reached almost all the way to Washington, and it came all the way down to what is Mexico today. And right there, the Indians were called the Apache Indians, and there was other Indians that I don't even know their names, but I know they were our cousins. And it's time And it is time that we take back what is ours. I really would like for those white people to get upset. When this launches off, when my voice gets heard, I am going to go there and I am going to speak Spanish en español. Voy a hablar muchas cosas en español porque yo sé que hay muchos latinos que pueden entender en español y hay muchos latinos que vienen de México, Centroamérica y Suramérica que viven allí en los Estados Unidos y que han escuchado y que han mirado las racismas que son esos malditos gringos blancos. Now, if I am really rude, right, because I'm saying maldito gringo blancos, I am talking about the racist white people. They are just rude. So when I'm using the word maldito, I'm talking about rude. I'm not using it in a bad word, but it's a word that los malos gringo blancos. They are so rude to anyone who is not white, and that is my goal. My goal is to put a big dent in that racism the white government that America has possessed for a long time. And all it takes is for you Latinos to trust me. Trust me. Help me. Listen to me. Raise me up. Give me every single thing that I need. Because it needs to take power, almost the same power against the white government. And the only way that can happen is that we become one family. Anyone who is not white, this message is for you too. Join us Latino Americanos. You brothers and sisters, I know that you guys just recently got together because a white group of police officers, one individual had his knee over a black brother. Now, this guy was begging for his life, and this person didn't even care. That's how all the white government is of America. They do not care. Latinos, este es el tiempo que nosotros necesitamos que unirlos. Porque este es el futuro que yo estoy hablando. The future. No one is going to love you Latino Americanos than one of your own. Especially when there is one that he knows, which is me. I know that a group of white people did this to me. They wanted to ruin, or they wanted to hurt me in such a way that they would team up, but they couldn't, Latinos. No podían con uno. Solamente yo solo. No podían. A group of 4 people couldn't against me, but I'm the one that ended up going to jail, and it didn't matter. White people, once they join together, they become powerful. It is time for us to come together. Trust me, when I come back, if you guys listen to me, if you guys give me the aid that I'm asking for, if you guys join together with me, back me up on everything, because I'm gonna need a lot. Voy a necesitar todo el apoyo de los latinoamericanos, y los que los quieren apoyar a nosotros, déjalos que los apoyen a nosotros, porque vamos a ir contra el Goliath. We're going to go against the Goliath of what is the 21st century, which is those racist white people. And there's a lot of them. But we outnumber them, and we're tougher, and we're smart. We're smarter, we're better than all of them. Yo sé que nosotros hacemos mucho más mejor. And the reason why I say we're better than them is because we are full of love. They have no idea what love is. This person that did this to me said that they love me, said used the word love, but then all of a sudden they want me killed. It doesn't make sense. That is not love. It was better just to let me go. But instead they wanted to hurt me in such a way that they managed to do it, that they took everything from me. Latinoamericanos, este es el tiempo para nosotros. Voy a hablar en español, más español para que se enojen, para que esos gringos blancos se enojen más. Ese es el tiempo de nosotros latinos. Mira, los amo a todos. Peace be with you, and have a good day, have a good week, whatever. But I'm still going to be making these videos until somebody hears me. Love you guys. Really, I really do. No one's going to love you more than one of your own.